Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vibe High Fridays with Irina, where we just dive in and learn about manifestation, learn how we can uplevel our life results one step at a time. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Irina Portnova, and I calling myself Manifestation Star because I did manifest amazing things in my life, and I'm here to show you how to do it effortlessly with ease and flow. And for today, we have a very fun topic, which is the 1% rule. What exactly is that? 1% rule is sometimes we want our results in our life. And if we are talking specifically about the manifestation, again, manifestation is the creation, whatever we entertain in our head, what kind of thoughts we have, what kind of words we are speaking up, how we act. That's exactly everything shows up in our life results, like the physical manifestations of everything what we are saying and believing in our energetic plane. And we are constantly manifesting. Now we want to make sure that we are manifesting purposefully and we are manifesting something that we want rather than recreating something that we are not happy about. That's why it's super important to understand that manifestation is constantly happening. We might not know what that word is, but this is exactly what's happening behind the scene. And the 1% rule, meaning that we can improve ourselves one step at a time. And just imagine that if you improve just 1% each day, by the end of the year, you'll be 37 times better than when you just started. Just think about it. This is super profound. Now, let's dive deeper. What exactly do I mean by the 1% rule? And I'm going to talk about three pillars of manifestation that we can apply this 1% rule. And the first one is our mindset. How important is this? Daily practices. We want to make sure that we are using something that brings us power, something that creates the momentum. And one of the daily practices for mindset, ask yourself, what is one thought I can replace today that moves me toward my manifestation? Because that's exactly what happened. We want something in our life and then we do not believe, or we are just doubting that we can do it. We do not have the confidence. We do not have all the ducks in a row. That's why we start like really stepping away from our desires. And the end result is we are not doing anything, right? So daily practice would be, what is my thought today that I can replace in order to align with my manifestation goal? For instance, if you want to be more financially abundant, one of the things that you might have in your head is saying, I do not see that abundance. My bank account shows X amount of dollars, and I might not know where I'm going to pay my bills from, or I do not feel like I'm financially free, so I can do anything what I want to do. This is the time when you have to pause that inner dialogue and just stop yourself right there. Now, ask yourself a question. Does that thought that is in my head all the time really serve my desire? Is it in alignment of what I want? Because if I am today the person who already has that financial abundance, would I be thinking different thought? And that's exactly how we shift that one particular thought. And rather than saying, I do not have enough money, we just say, I am abundant and the universe supports me, right? We can just affirm something like that, right? And for a lot of people, it might seems like fraud, but the more we do that, remember, this is all on the energetic plane. We work with our brain muscle the same way as we would work with our body. We train our brain muscle to focus on the desired outcome rather than just sitting in the circumstances and conditioning and proving to ourselves, but my bank account tells me that. How could I just believe in something different? We can actually believe in anything what we want. All it takes is just to replace one thought to something that serves our desire. So this is the step number one. And for that, I want to give you the tool. Keep a micro shift journal just to track these small mindset upgrades. One belief that you can shift today that gets you closer to where you want to be. The more you practice that, the better you become. Remember, practice makes it perfect. You are training, you are making this skill as a part of your life. So, another great pillar, the first one is your mindset, the second one is your energy. Simple upgrade of 1% that you can do is start your day with 5 minutes of gratitude practice. Replace one complaint for the appreciation. And I'm going to give you a perfect example is yesterday I was on the customer service line with the bank, and I was so happy with the dedicated customer service person on the phone that I said at the end of our conversation, can I speak to your supervisor because I really love your service and I want to acknowledge it. Now let me pause. How many times do we actually do that? Because it's easy to call for somebody when we have something to complain, but now I would love to for you to focus on what is the good thing and start really appreciating everything what you have that's working out in your favor. Because the more you pay attention to what works for you, the more you're going to create the evidence of that. Otherwise, we are constantly sitting in that negative swamp where everything is bad, the weather is bad, the partner is bad, our job is bad, our health is bad, and we recreate more of the same kind, right? So simple 1% upgrade on your practice of gratitude, acknowledge and appreciate everything what you have around, and move your body for a few minutes to shake off that stagnant energy. Guys, energy is real, and even though we cannot feel it or see it, no, we can feel it. We do not see it, but we can feel it definitely when we are drained, right? When we are exhausted or when we are full of energy and we are vibrating on the higher frequency, right? And for that higher frequency, there is another tool that I want to share with you. This is the vibration check. Check with yourself, am I vibrating on a higher frequency? Meaning, am I joyful? Am I inspired? Am I showing up in this world as my best version? Or my frequency is low when I'm upset, when I'm sad, when I'm angry, when I'm ashamed. So check with yourself. We all can do it. All it takes is just one step at a time. And the third pillar of that manifestation 1% rule is our action, inspired action. Remember, progress is over perfection. Many people get stuck waiting for the perfect moment to take that action. And the 1% rule says just start small. What can it look like? For instance, if you want to write the book, just write one paragraph today. If you want to have more people in your space, go and post something on social media, uplift somebody. If you want more abundance, just be abundant in everything else, right? Abundance, it's not just meaning the money abundance. Abundance includes everything: abundance of kindness, abundance of generosity, abundance of joy, abundance of happiness, right? Whatever it that word means for you, just go and show up in this world like that person. So remember, it's one step at a time, because nothing is done in a short time. And that's exactly how manifestation works. If you want to create really these massive results, everything just happens in compound actions. And that's why I wanted to bring to you the book by James Clear, where he explains that habit stacking in his Atomic Habits book. So check it out, because it's all about making these new habits easier by linking them to your existing habit. For instance, if you're brushing your teeth every morning. You do it on the autopilot, right? You do not have to remind yourself, okay, now I have to go to the bathroom and just brush my teeth, right? When you go and brush your teeth, at the same moment you say, once I finish brushing my teeth, I'm going to say gratitude practice, right? I'm going to say what 5 things what I'm grateful for. Or for instance, when you are making your coffee, you could just affirm that every day I'm opening up my awareness to the new opportunities that I haven't seen before. Another stacking behavior could be, as you are standing in the shower, imagine that there is a lot of abundance just falling down on you, and whatever it is representing, right, for you, just use your imagination and see what really sticks with you. So the idea is the huge leaps are created just by baby steps. And remember that baby steps take us to the mountain Everest. And again, it's all up to us. What exactly do we want our life to look like? What exactly we are ready to create and claim in our life? Remember, if we do not do anything, we do not experience any changes. So for us to see the changes, we start small. Do not wait for the perfect moment. And if you are tuning in and listening today for my training, just do something. Do something today. Okay, what can I do today? Maybe I want to shift my thought to something that gives me more power. Maybe I want to feel energetic shift where I check in where is my frequency, whether I have great energy, whether I'm uplifted, whether I am inspiring, whether I'm just, like ready to hug the world. And the third thing is, what habit can I add to my daily life in order to start seeing these changes? And guys, make it playful. Manifestation is not about forcing something, it's more to stay with ease. And the more you enjoy it, stay in that curiosity mindset, just doing these practices and see where it's going to take you. Do not say, oh, it's not going to work. For it to work, you gotta give it the time, right? And if we are quitting too fast, we are not going to see the result. Just think about it, like very simple result of the gym. People do not go to the gym for 1 week and expect miracles. They know that they have to go there consistently, persistently, and with the time they seen the results. But the key is, once they see the results that they desire, do they quit? No, they continue going, right? Because it's all about whatever we acquire and whatever really serves for us, continue doing and experience more of that, right? So my invitation to you today is just, hey, Susan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. So my invitation for you today is, what is something you can shift today with your thinking, with your behavior, and energetically? How can you show up in this world? And if you really want to start creating these massive results, I invite you to join my workshop, which you have the link. It's Meet and Greet Your True Self, to really understand what is something that create our results and what is something that's stopping you from having the results that you truly desire. Thank you so much for tuning in. I believe in you. Use the tools, and I would be happy to hear from you what is coming out of it. Because remember, it's all about doing the do. And that's when we see everything is coming our way and our manifestation really plays out in a big way. Thank you so much. Love you all and see you next